Here are the most recent demises in the news, according to Legacy.com, starting with the most current week of October 2023. Any obituary can be seen on Legacy.com. May post a death notice in any newspaper in America and elsewhere. Russ Francis, a football player, passed away at Lake Placid, New York, on October 1, 2023. He passed away at the age of 70 in an airplane crash. The San Francisco 49ers used him as a tight end, who supported them in their Super Bowl XIX triumph. Francis is known for his years as well, both for his time with the New England Patriots and his post-retirement professional wrestling career, playing football. Russell Batiste Jr., a musician, died in September 30 in Laplace, Louisiana in 2023. At the age of 57, he passed away from a heart attack. He was a well-known drummer from New Orleans who performed with groups including the Funky Meters, Papa Grows Funk, and Nuclear Rhythms. Batiste is also regarded as a contributor, alongside members of Fish and the Allman Brothers, of the band Vita Blue. Bob Sheridan, a sports analyst, passed away on September 27, 2023, at the age of 79. He was a play-by-play announcer for boxing, covering renowned contests like the Rumble, the Thrilla in Manila, the famed ear bite fight between two men in the jungle, both Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. Sheridan is regarded as the voice throughout history of boxing, whose animated commentary transported viewers to the action. Welcome to those of you who are new to our channel. One thing to consider is that occasionally, personal details like a person's reason of death are not immediately disclosed by either the family or the police. Each family is entitled to privacy. In Calgary, Alberta, Canada, on September 30, 2023, hockey executive Chris Snow passed away. He died at the age of 42 from ALS-related complications. After working as a sports agent, he was the Calgary Flames Associate General Manager, journalist who works for the Minnesota Wild's front office. Snow is recognized for his motivational ALS awareness activism, which included helping. More than $500,000 is raised for ALS research. Author Echo Brown passed away on September 16, 2023, in a Cleveland hospital. When she died, facing renal failure and lupus at the age of 39. She produced well-regarded books for teenagers like Black Girl Unlimited and The Select One. Brown is also renowned for her one-woman shows. Performed the play Black Virgins Are Not for Hipsters. Alamo Jones, a radio personality, died on September 27, 2023, at the age of 77, following a protracted battle with numerous health problems. The Alamo Jones Show was hosted by him on the Outlaw Country Channel on SiriusXM. Jones is also renowned as the Voice in Black, a singer and songwriter. The moniker Johnny Cash, a lifelong buddy, gave him. Beverly Willis, an architect, passed away in Brantford, Connecticut, on October 1, 2023. Parkinson's caused her death. At the age of 95, illness, she created costumes for the San Francisco Ballet, at the Royal Hawaiian Hilton, the Shell Bar, and the Building. Willis is also known as a champion and a guide to other women architects of their labor. Dom Fanulero passed away on September 27, 2023, at age 70 of pancreatic cancer. He was both a drummer and a well-known drum teacher. She traveled the world giving clinics and master seminars. Fanulero is regarded as drumming's global ambassador for spreading his enthusiasm for the instrument of music in all countries. Horace Ove passed away on September 16, 2023, in London. At the age of 86, he passed away from Alzheimer's disease. His 1976 movie Pressure was the first full-length movie made in Britain by a black director, filmmaker. Additionally, Ove is renowned for films like both Rega and Playing Away. The passing of Lieutenant General Claudius Bud Watts Aya, Charleston, South Carolina, October 1, 2023. He passed away at 87 years old. He was well recognized for serving as the Citadel's 17th president, a prominent military institution, where he himself had studied 30 years previously in South Carolina. Lieutenant General Watts previously worked for the United States Air Force as a budget director of Air Force Headquarters and Air Force Controller. His 3 decades in the military included duty in the Vietnam War. He was at the London School of Economics and Political Science as a Fulbright scholar as well. Tim Wakefield, a baseball player, passed away on October 1, 2023 in Satellite Beach, Florida. He passed away. Died at the age of 57 from brain cancer. His tenure with the Boston Red Sox as a pitcher was. With their 2004 World Series victory, they were able to end the curse of the Bambino after 17 seasons. Victory. Wakefield is renowned for breaking records. Player. He started more games and was the oldest Red Sox player to ever win a game. California, more than any other pitcher at Fenway Park. The Chicago Bears announced football legend. The news on October 5, 2023. A linebacker for the Bears in the 1960s and 70s, Butkus was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1979. And in 2019, the NFL honored him as one of the greatest players of the league's first 100 years. Butkus is also remembered for his acting career. He appeared in such movies as Necessary Roughness and Any Given Sunday. In addition to featuring current deaths in the news, Legacy.com also honors the lives and legacies of notable people who died in the past. Here are some of this week's anniversaries. 1 year ago this week, singer and songwriter Loretta Lynn died at the age of 90. She was a country music legend whose songs included Coal Miner's Daughter and Fist City. 3 years ago this week, musician Eddie Van Halen died at the age of 65. He was the longtime guitarist for the band Van Halen, known for rock hits like Jump and Why Can't This Be Love. 4 years ago this week, actress and singer Diahann Carroll died at the age of 84. She was a TV star on Julia and was Oscar-nominated for her performance in Claudine. 6 years ago this week, musician Tom Petty died at the age of 66. His many hit songs included You Got Lucky, Free Fallin', and Mary Jane's Last Dance. 18 years ago this week, playwright August Wilson died at the age of 60. His award-winning plays include Fences and The Piano Lesson. 25 years ago this week, actor and singer Gene Autry died at the age of 91. Known as the Singing Cowboy, he had a classic with his signature song, Back in the Saddle Again. 25 years ago this week, actor Roddy McDowall died at the age of 70. He was a child star in Lassie Come Home, and he grew up to star in The Planet of the Apes movies. 34 years ago this week, actress Bette Davis died at the age of 81. Her classic movies include All About Eve and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. 53 years ago this week, singer Janis Joplin died at the age of 27. She was known for her powerful vocals on songs like Me and Bobby McGee and Piece of My Heart. Actor Charlton Heston was born 100 years ago this week. He died in 2008 at the age of 84. He won an Oscar for Ben-Hur and starred in such movies as The Ten Commandments and Soylent Green. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags across the United States, as well as state flags in Maryland, have been lowered to honor the memory of Senator Dianne Feinstein. Flags in Maryland have also been lowered to honor the memory of Baltimore Orioles legend Brooks Robinson. Flags in Indiana have been lowered to honor the memory of State Senator Jack E. Sandlin. Flags in South Carolina have been lowered to honor the memory of State Representative David J. Mack, III, and Deputy Jacob Eric Solrin of the Richland County Sheriff's Office, who died in the line of duty. Flags in Kentucky have been lowered to honor the memory of U.S. Army PFK Thomas Franklin Frank Brooks, who died in World War I. His remains were recently identified and returned home for burial. Flags in Rhode Island have been lowered to honor the memory of former Johnston Police Chief Joseph Raza and active duty Marine Gunnery Sergeant Andrew Clermont. Flags in Tennessee have been lowered to honor the memory of Knox County Sheriff's Office Deputy Tucker Blakely, who died in the line of duty. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on legacy.com. At legacy.com, any family can publish an obituary in honor of a loved one's memory, online, and in local newspapers everywhere. Just visit legacy.com and select your local community. You can also follow legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths.